And nowadays, if you're not triple support with Jeff, you will simply just lose. If you're playing triple support with Jeff, oh no, hell no! If you're playing triple support with Jeff, you will simply get fucked. If you are on the other side against a triple support Jeff Ultron, you will simply just lose. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
That is the best ability in the game. That is the best ability in the game.
Have y'all seen that clip of Bencher? Bencher was on Cloak and Dagger. Bencher was on Cloak and Dagger, got pushed by an Angela. Angela was just charging at this nigga. He threw down one bubble. He was at like 2 HP at a point. Threw down a bubble and got away scot-free, only healing himself. He did not die. And people had the nerve to call Angela trash. No, Angela is not ass.
No.
The character Cloak and Dagger is not fair. With Dante? No. I hit top 500 with Dante. He's on Xbox, I'm on PlayStation. When he hit top 500, I wasn't even in the top 1,000. And he was GM3. Bro, I figured out the problem, bro. Long story short, I'm a dumbass. Chat, in about 30 minutes, we're gonna hop in a Discord with my nigga Entei, my nigga Tato. We're gonna have a little calm debate, you mean? Neither of which have hit me back, actually. So these niggas, in fact, might be late. Or, I don't know. But the time that was agreed upon is 4 p.m. But no, we're not gonna rush nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Cause nigga, I'm late all the time. But I'm gonna read out the topics and I'm gonna explain how it goes. Dive takes more skill than poke. A console player has the same overall potential as a PC player. Bucky's the most unbalanced character in the game. Gamma Squids are the most broken team-up Rivals has ever given us. Roll Q should be added to the game, and support is the easiest role. Those are the what is that, 7? No, that's 6. Those are the 6 topics that we have listed. Scared of nothing. I ain't agree with the Roll Q take. Oh no, those aren't takes. Those are like, how it's gonna work is we're gonna say Marvel Rivals should add Roll Q. And then we're gonna hold up a piece of paper that says agree or disagree. Or it's gonna be agree and disagree, right? Then the disagree point will speak for 2 minutes and explain their part. Then the agree will have a chance to speak his part and rebuttal and back and forth, etc., right? And if the host, which is Entei, can come to about it and be like, okay, this nigga is correct. I'm more convinced on his side. You know what I'm saying? I'm more convinced on his side that we move on. And to make sure that if it gets longer than it needs to be, we will have a what I like to call, I would rather call it a, basically instead of taking turns, because for the 2 minutes that I'm talking, the first 2 minutes each person has is gonna be completely silent. It's gonna, the other person cannot speak until the other person is done. It's just that simple. Can't cut a nigga off, can't do none of that shit. But as soon as those 2 minutes are over, if Entei's not convinced of one thing and he wants us to keep going, we will have 3 full minutes to go back and forth.
Let's go.
Yo, what's going on, Tato? How we doing today, bro?
It's a bright and early morning.
Isn't it? Well, it's 7 a.m. for you, right?
Oh
yeah, better than me, and all that. But if we can't convince Aflo of one side that wins, then I say we get 2 to 3 minutes to kind of, go back and forth. Unless we come to a conclusion that we don't need to do that. But, you know what I'm saying? I think everything's on the table here, for sure. What else?
Facts.
Okay.
Okay, one sec.
Oh my gosh. Alright. I'm ready, bruh. Start us off hot, Aflo. Or Tato, whenever you're ready, bro. I'm ready, bro.
Alright, so your first topic, this is, Zeno's gonna rage bait the shit out of you, but Dive takes more skill than poke. Do we disagree or agree?
Y'all see that?
I disagree.
Yo, move to the right.
I disagree.
Oh yeah, my shit probably backwards.
Right.
I agree, bro.
Alright, so Zeno's agreeing, says Tato's disagreeing. So do you wanna go first? You got 2 minutes. Let me set a timer real quick. Give me 2 seconds.
Let me know when I can go.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go ahead.
Alright, so the only reason you would ever try to convince me that melee characters or dive characters take more skill than poking and hitscan characters is that you're gonna say that they're weaker. And so then I can just say like, okay, well, if we buff them and make them better than the poke characters, we'll have it easier. So now we're confusing like getting value with hard to play. What I consider hard to play is like the actual act of physically like moving your reticle or like moving your character to do a thing in the game. Across every other video game that has ever existed that's like slightly competitive, if you ask the people who are the best, what's the hardest thing to do? It's to aim. It's the mechanics. Even if you ask like a League or a Dota player, what's the hardest thing to do? It's mechanics. And so considering that aiming more aim-based characters, like the poke characters, are more mechanically intensive, so aim matters the most on those characters, I would consider them the hardest, because it's the hardest thing to be good at. That's why there's like aim labs and like Kovacs, and like people literally have to like train, you know, like going to the gym to make their aim better. You can't just like make your aim better by just like playing the game the same way that you can just like play the game on a melee character and learn the combos and learn how to apply them properly. Now, I'm not trying to downplay the skill of like melee characters and what that, but I would consider poke characters to have like overall a higher skill ceiling, and they're harder to be good at, so therefore I would consider them to be harder to play, quote unquote. But like it's a very like bad, I don't know, hard to play is just, a lot of people confuse it with like hard to get value. If you want to say, is it hard to get value on Spider-Man, then hella, like obviously yes. But I would still consider the physical aiming part that is required on the Hela character to be harder than physically doing anything on Spider-Man. Like, it's just the truth. If you ask anyone else from any other game what's the hardest thing to do, it's always aim. So I succeed my time. That's my point.
Alright, that was 20 seconds. Okay, let me reset this timer, and we'll get your 2 minutes going on. Alright, whenever you're ready, 3, 2, 1, go ahead.
My whole thing with the dive and poke thing is that I will give you the whole, in terms of aiming, I believe aiming, yes, 100% hardest thing to do in terms of when it comes to hero shooters, shooter games, anything like that, FPS, 100%. But the thing is that I don't see it as aim versus melee thing. Obviously on paper, it's always gonna be harder to aim because you're doing a whole lot more on paper as a person that has to aim as compared to someone that has to hit someone up close. But the topic being which character in terms of Marvel Rivals, right? Which role or which subcategory, whatever you want to deem it as, right? Dive or poke characters takes more skill. I will pick dive every single time due to how great, like you said, the disadvantage divers are at. Other than maybe like Magic, and I don't consider like melee characters like Wolvie. I've seen people make an argument about how Iron Fist takes no skill. I think Iron Fist takes a lot more skill than people give it credit for, but that's only because he's a character. He's a character you can get a lot of value out of, but he's one of those characters that your team really has to work around. But that's neither here nor there. With my thing is that the effort for value scale. That's how I measure skill. In terms of dive characters and poke characters, the amount of effort you have to put in exchange for the amount of value you get, it weighs different per every single time. Same thing with, for example, I don't really, yeah, we could compare Spidey and Phoenix or Spidey and Bucky, and we all know Bucky's a server admin, right? What the thing is, or Hela. Let's do Hela because Hela has 10 shots. The Hawkeye doesn't matter. The thing is with characters that dive, right? They have 1 or 2 chances max. They have the dive, they have the original dive, and then they have the recovery dive, right? They can save their combo, they can do whatever. There's only so many divers that can. Time's up?
Yeah, damn. Bad, buddy.
That was 2 minutes?
You yapped too long, bro. You yapped for so long, bro.
Damn.
Hey, can we go back and forth?
Yeah, no. Okay.
Give us the 3 minutes. Give us the 3 minutes. Back and forth.
So how it's gonna work? If I can't pick a side, then we're gonna do back and forth 3 minutes each. So I want to hear what you're gonna have to say. So go ahead, go back and forth. Okay.
My fault for yapping. The thing is that when you're like I said, in terms of Marvel Rivals, I 100% believe that aim will always take, on paper, like I said, aim will take more skill, but dive characters in Rivals will always take more skill than poke characters in Rivals because of the forgiveness in a way. You complete an entire combo on a Luna sitting in the back line that's patty caking or doing whatever, etc., and you're using your whole kit. Basically, your whole character's gone. You miss a dash on BP, your whole character's gone. You miss a dash on Magic, you can recover very easily, and she's very forgiving in my opinion. but you know what I'm saying. Or if you parry with Iron Fist, you don't get a lot of overshield. You know what I'm saying? It's not too much forgiveness left for you. Your whole character's kind of gone. But their primary, Hela's primary, Hawkeye's primary, they miss an arrow, they shoot another one. You miss a dash on BP, you are now disabled for 10 full seconds. You can't do anything for 10 seconds. You are useless.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
what I'm asking you is like, okay, so for example, do you think hitting like a BP combo is like harder than like a Hela 2-tap? You see what I mean? Like, this is why
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like 100%. Like, for sure. I feel like hitting a combo is easier to get down after a while than 2-tapping or full clipping on Star-Lord or 2-tapping with Hela. That's why I'm saying in terms of aim and like in terms of like how high the skill ceiling could go, for sure. But when it comes to the playing a dive character, because that's what the topic is. It's divers take more skill than poke characters. Because
so like this is what I tell everyone. Your problem isn't what's harder to do. Your problem is that like what's better in the game. Like that's what dive players will continuously complain about, right? It's not that what I'm doing. It's not that what I'm doing on BP or Spider-Man is necessarily harder than what this guy's doing. It's just that this guy's character is just like literally better than mine. So then you can then make the connection like, oh yeah, but therefore it's harder to do. No, it's just that you have more resistance against you. So because like then I could just tell you, okay, but what if we give Spider-Man like 500 HP and he does 500 damage per hit? Like, would it still be hard to do? Obviously, the answer would be no, right? But if you change the stats if you give the stats and the game is perfectly balanced, okay, well then suddenly I'm just like, right, you know what I mean? Because now the aiming characters still have to have, you still have to have the mechanical skill to get the value out of the aim, and the melee people can just like swing wildly and do the same damage. You see what I mean? That's like, it's the reason that melee characters have to be bad is because it's easier to do things on them than on hit scan characters. Like that's why they have to be balanced that way, right? Like if magic could do the same damage on a swing than Hela could do on a headshot, like the magic would just be broken.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That's why they have
to balance it that way.
And that's why I believe
it's easier to do.
That's
so
why I
they have to like
give
it less value.
Effort. Exactly. You can do a whole lot more and get a lot less value, because obviously if it was in terms of damage, if it was balanced, if you could 2-slash somebody with magic, obviously it wouldn't be fair. That's not fair footing. That's why I think I don't see dive characters at a disadvantage because of how much damage they do. We've seen how Cap came up. Everybody complained about Cap's damage and how Cap's damage was trash. Nowadays, he's getting nerfed almost every patch, and people are calling him quote unquote broken sometimes. People will ban him if it can.
That character is broken, by the way.
Right. Okay. Exactly. Right. And the reason why I believe that is not because you don't need damage to match it with somebody. It's how much effort you're putting in to balance out the, how would I put it? It's how much.
No, I know what you mean. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
The effort for value needs to be the effort needs to be the same for how much value you're getting. I understand, but
that's
like
what I'm saying.
You can't balance the game based off that.
And that's what exactly that would not work. And that's why I'm not saying dive should get. I don't think dive should be as leveled as poke. I'm a whole hard believer that dive makes people try a lot harder. I think, or it makes the game, not only does it make the game fun, I believe dive makes the game.
No, I agree. It makes the game more interesting. I think it's more interesting. Like,
because that's the one thing that Rivals has over a lot of other hero shooters is that they have melee characters that can succeed against other poke characters. But what's so fascinating about it is that how much effort they're putting in, because I wouldn't say it's I can't determine which one is harder to master. Maybe probably more than obviously aim care. I'd say
no, it's hit scan. It's hit scan. Like a thousand times it's hit scan.
But my thing is
no, it is. The simple act of like the physicality of moving your mouse to like aim on somebody is like the hardest thing to develop in like any video 100%.
Game. I agree.
It's like inarguable.
I agree. But it's just coming at that.
I don't think.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think this is an argument you can solve, because like people are always you jump into a game and you play Spider-Man and then you get 2-tapped by Hela across the map. You're like, oh, so brain dead. Oh, you know what I mean? Like I'm never gonna be able to convince anyone of this. Like, you know what I mean?
I see.
I
That's
think
what
I
I'm saying.
made my peace. I think I made my peace.
Me as well. I think I can come to an agree to disagree because I agree with the whole aim takes more. I think aim takes more skill than a melee character, but I could never believe that a dive character won't always take more skill out of some or more effort in terms of value for skill, equaling skill as compared to a poke character, just because of just positioning, game sense. What you have to do, it's just a whole lot more. You just gotta do a whole lot more, which doesn't technically mean it takes more skill, because you can do a whole lot. Like tank, I think tank is the hardest role in the game. You have to manage your entire team. You have to manage your entire team. You have to go. You gotta do an awful lot. I think tank is the hardest role in the game, bro. And that's only because you have to do so much. But I don't believe it takes the most skill. I don't think it takes the most skill. It just takes the most out of a person. That's why the tank role is so miserable to some people. Like, it's just because of how much you have to do at once and how much you can control in the game. I'd probably say, let me stop yapping. Alpha, what do you think? What do you think of the whole? What do you got for us?
I think coming out in 2 minutes, I think Zeno had not Zeno, Tato. I think Tato had a lot more like convincing argument, and like the entire thing were like so. From what I was going to consider, he's kind of trying to imply that his scan has an infinite skill set. Like there is not. Like, you can always improve your aim unless you're getting 100% accuracy every single game. You can always improve your aim. And then you were talking about obviously more game sense side of it, because obviously divers do a lot more game sense. In a way. But I think overall, I'm willing to agree to use the one agree to disagree if both of you want to. If we don't use the one,
I'm good for it.
Yeah, I'm good for it all. This is like the most like brain dead topic in the whole community. Like,
it's not gonna end. It's not gonna end.
All right, let me look through it. We'll go to an easy one next. I think personally, role queue should be added to the game.
Oh yeah, easy.
You said role queue should be added to the game. Yeah.
Green.
What? Yeah, agree. 100%. 100%.
Yo.
100%. I think
green. W man, Zeno.
Yeah, no.
Man, Zeno.
Rogue Q will balance. Well, it won't balance, but it'll make the game more playable for like a good amount of...
Imagine never filling ever again.
That's what I'm saying.
Imagine you load into a game. You load into a game. 2 support, 2 tank, 2 DPS every game. Holy cinema, bro! Because every negative about role queue is outside the match. It's outside the match. The only thing that is a problem with it is queue time, and I would rather wait an extra 3 to 5 minutes, even in like top 500, it'll be like maybe 10 more minutes, whatever. I don't care, for just a higher match quality. For a higher match quality.
That's what I'm saying. Right? I feel like you'll get more out of people. Way more out of people.
It pisses me off when I load into a game and I've matched Day, Pick, myself, Momo, like I get a full DPS lineup on my teams. We just lose.
That's what exactly. It forces people, bro. It'll allow you to have an organized team. Not only that, I think it'll reduce the amount of throwers. It'll reduce the amount of toxic comps. People complain about team-ups, people not being able to use team-ups. You'll still be able to... It's not like you would use 4 team-ups per game regardless. It'll bring back a good percentage of the player base. I think Rogue Q is phenomenal. A hot take I have, though, is I think Rogue Q obviously should be a separate rank. I don't think you should be able to compare. I think they should split.
If you go split, that's like... It just splits. I don't know. I don't think I would advocate for split. I would advocate for maybe a season. They just like I would do for a season. They give a split and then take feedback and then maybe just like go full time if everyone fucks with it. Because like, bro, when you go split, like it splits up the community. Like
that's what I was thinking too. It'll be like, oh, you rogue Q, you're rogue Qer, etc.
It's like the Destiny problem because then you have to balance for both. Like you have to separately balance the game for both role queue and open queue. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, imagine trying to balance Ultron for both role queue and open queue at the same time. That makes
because some supports like Ultron, I say Ultron and Jeff really only can thrive when they're enabled in triple.
They had to nerf Ultron, who's already bad in 222 because of the existence of triple support.
Exactly.
Imagine if it was 222 lock and they wouldn't have to make any balance changes based off of triple and they could just make Ultron viable in 222. That'd be just so much better. Like it would,
That's
it
what I
would
noticed.
literally
They
make
took away
balancing
his
the game.
healing.
It would
They
literally
took away
make
healing.
balancing the game easier. It would make balancing the game easier, bro.
Okay, what about instead of roll Q? Because okay, I see the vision with roll Q and only roll Q, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I couldn't imagine Rivals without like a free Q or whatever.
You just go quick play. This is the thing I hate. People talking about some. But what if I want to play the Avengers? Motherfucker, don't.
In competitive, bro. The most competitive people will want to try the most absurd comps, and it's like you're not playing comp, bro. You're not, bro. You're trying to like. I feel like fun is one thing. I have fun playing competitively. I have fun winning games. I have fun trying my ass off. I don't consider fun trying the most atrocious comps every single game, willing to throw just because I'm having fun. Nah, bro, that shit ain't P. But I think with like, what do you think about the idea of it was like a roll cap, like you can only use 2 supports or something like that.
Roll lock. Roll lock. Yeah, like you load into the game and then like you can only play 2 of each role. The problem with that is like okay, what if we get 4 DPS players on the team and then 2 people insta-lock DPS and then the other 2 just like leave the game because they can't play DPS. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
you'd have to make it as to where people load into the game to play a role.
Preemptively, yeah, they know that they're
like, bro, you're getting forced to fill, right? Like people fill out of the kindness of their heart, but if you're getting forced to fill, it's like
that's good.
Yeah, people don't. I guess people do not fill out the kindness of their heart.
But yeah, no, like okay, so like to round up like the point, like the only problems with roll queue that anyone will ever like commit you with or like try to argue against you with, they exist. Those problems, any kind of argument, it exists outside the match. It only exists in the lobby, or it only exists in like the patch notes, right? And the patch notes one, it makes it easier to do, by the way. Like the queue time is the only problem, and I don't care. Thinking, yeah. I would rather wait 3 to 5 more minutes.
People wait hours, unknown times to queue anyways. People wait so long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the match quality is all I give a fuck about, and it makes it better by 1,000.
So we gonna. I think we're just gonna leave this topic here. We both got an agree. We'll just still 0-0. Let me pull up the next topic. Let me see if I can pass it a little bit better. Gamma Squids are the most broken team up Rivals has ever given us.
Easy fucking work. Easy work.
Yo, you're delusional, bro. No.
That's actually
hell no.
Most
broken. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Tezo, you disagree. You go first.
Unless I'm forgetting one.
Okay, let's go through it. What? Infinite Ammo, Guardian Revival, the Emma Mag Psylocke.
Fusion Zero Gamma.
The Ice Squid. The Ice Squid was better than Gamma Squid.
You think the Ice Squid was better than Gamma Squid?
Wait, I'm forgetting the name. Whatever. I just named 4 off the top of my head. Oh, and the new Hella Namor team up is better, by the way. Like the new one is.
Oh well, I didn't consider anything past season 4. I'm not considering 4.5 yet.
Oh, okay. But like, okay, the 4 I just mentioned.
We don't got early access, big bro.
Guardian,
we don't got that.
I'll use one. Okay.
Okay.
Guardian Revival. It's way better than Gamma Squid. Look, we just do one. Guardian Revival. Do you remember season 0? Do you remember Adam, triple support Adam, XYZ Rocket? You just have like triple res or quadruple res, which is broken as fuck. You go to any King of the Hill map, you win the first fight, you just win the game because you never die. You have like 15 quadrillion thousand res. They still played. They played that comp till it was deleted from the game. In like Pro League, every single King of the Hill map was Guardian Revival, triple res, whatever, right? Yeah. That's way more broken than Gamma. The Ice Squid was better than Gamma because it would slow you, right? So when the Namor flanked with Snowflake and it was with Luna as well, and Luna's a better character than Hulk and they have better synergy because you would like damage boost the whale for the combo, right? So you get the team up and you get the combo and you get Flake. So you get like three pieces of value out of it. Okay. You would flank with the Ice Squid and it would slow people and it did more damage because like the Gamma Squid has to ramp up damage over time. Now listen, I understand Gamma is good, okay? But first of all, Hulk is bad. And second of all, it's not like, no, he's bad. I said he's bad as fuck.
No.
Right?
Hulk.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Pause. He's
Go.
He's weak. All right, he's weak. Like so, like I don't understand how you can say this was a broken. It's the best. No. It's good though. But okay, I succeed my time. There's like just way better. It's way better.
You're my two.
Okay.
Anyway, all right. let me reset the start real quick.
Got you.
Taylor, I just want to say you completely forgot about Season 0 Gamma. My opinion was broken shit in the game, but
Wait,
all right,
what team up? What team up?
Oh yeah, season zero Gamma.
Season 0 Gamma was strange. Was crazy.
Season 0
Strange was
Gamma.
yeah, that guy was a walking nuclear bomb.
One shot through any support will fix that.
Give him a 10-meter radius on Dark Madness, whatever it's called.
Okay.
10 meters.
I feel like.
All right, you can start in 3, 2, 1.
Okay. 100%. I was really, when I listed this down, I was really in between Infinite Ammo and Gamma. Those were the top two in my opinion. Res Comp is AIDS, but Res Comp was super AIDS. Guardian Res Comp was super AIDS, but I don't know. I feel like, cause I played both comps heavily, and in terms of like the Gamma Squid one with Infinite Ammo was broken, but anybody could shoot a gun. Whether or not you're hitting your shots is a different thing. The whole thing that what I consider broken, in my opinion, is with the Gamma Squid, all you have to do is place it. That's why, like with Squid, with Namor, I have 60 hours on Namor. So, or like, I think it's like 70 or 80 now, right? Namor was my first DPS, and immediately, as soon as I got on that character, I knew every game from then on, any person playing against me was at a disadvantage because simply the character was on the floor. I knew Namor was either or top 5 or top 3 or top 7 every single time I hopped on that character. Whether I had Luna Squid, and I started playing them, season 1? Whether I had the Luna Squid or anything like that, when they came out with Gamma, it was abusive. I flanked with Namor with no team up, and it was broken. The Luna Squid, it would slow them down. It was effective, but the speed at which somebody gets burnt, especially if you're playing against a team with no real. Like that's what I'm saying. That's why I consider it so broken, because you're at such a heavy disadvantage, and not because it's doing a lot of damage or because like the damage is obviously considerable. The range and the fact that it's auto aim. You don't control the Squid. The Squid has a switch. That's why I think it's so unfair. The Squids already are like, it's a cool addition to the game. I don't think it's like broken. I don't think Squids in general are broken.
So,
but that
game is one.
Time's up. Okay, yeah. Go ahead, Tara.
I think I have enough info here to not bring this to a back and forth. I think this one was a little bit easier. I think if the question was worded, Gamma is the most broken team up in the game currently, you would have a better argument. Because I think right now with the current meta, I think team ups are quite. They are not the strongest. We've had a lot stronger than the.
I don't know. I still think Emma team up is better, but.
Oh, Emma team up is extremely strong.
Yeah.
But I think there are just on this topic there are. I mean, in my opinion, Gamma is the strongest. Gamma Squid aren't
even like Luna Adam is better in my opinion, bro. I can't lie to you.
I think Gamma Squid is not the strongest Squid we've had in my opinion, let alone the strongest team up. I think Holt's had better Gamma team ups. We've had better.
And there's Jeff Venom. No. Get this Gamma Squid out of it. There's Jeff Venom in the game, bro. I don't want to talk about some
the
fun
support. The support links. I ain't gonna lie. I completely. There's some team ups I completely forgot about. That's what I was trying to remember. I was like, bro, what are the support team ups? The support team ups are really abusive.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and give this one to say so. We'll go ahead to.
I had to hit a celebration emo.
You said
wait, sorry, repeat the question. Yeah, what?
Jeff is the most toxic hero in the game.
I don't need to think.
This is one that was like just landed on so long ago.
I don't think. The most toxic hero in the game.
Jeff is the most toxic hero in the game.
We're talking like in terms of rage inducing.
No. Just in terms of like toxicity. On every level. Think real hard about this. And I want I want 3 minutes on this one, bro. Unless it's an agreement, unless he agrees, I need 3 minutes on this one, bro.
If you make a good point, then like if you make it where I can't agree with Tayso, then you gotta try and you gotta quit.
Yeah, you're right.
Character in the game.
I don't see how you can go anywhere else with this, bro. I couldn't imagine. Bro. I couldn't
Yeah,
imagine.
no, I have to agree. I can't think of an argument with anyone else.
I
I have
would-
to agree.
bro,
Sorry.
who
I wanted
else?
to disagree. No, I was thinking Emma.
Oh my
I was thinking BP. I was thinking so many, but I don't know. I don't think because like Jeff is like. Dude, it's the people who play him.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's the
people who play
people,
him.
bro.
Alright,
The people,
alright,
bro.
real quick.
It like, bro,
Alright, real
hell
quick.
no. What's up?
Okay, would your answer change if instead of being the most toxic, the most rage-inducing character in the game? Would your
Yeah, I would disagree.
Rage
You know, with your
inducing? Okay, so toxic. Okay, so that's not including the player behind it, just the character.
yeah, just the character?
No, okay, I'll disagree. Then I'll
rage-inducing
disagree. Then I'll
character.
disagree.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll
let me
disagree.
think.
then,
Let
yeah.
me.
No, Jeff.
Rage inducing. Bro, I have such a strong hate for
Like-
this fish,
like-
bro. That
like
I-
when-
Yeah, then do it. If you wanna, yeah, then do it.
character-
If you wanna, yeah,
Then,
like
like,
including the people,
When you get the
including the
character
people.
on your team.
Oh, if we're
when you get
including the
character
people,
on
then
your
that's
team-
easy work. That's easy work.
All right, we'll include
If it's just, I'll put it like this: if it's just the character as like a hero in Marvel Rivals, no, Jeff himself doesn't make me that mad. Disagree. But if we're including rage-inducing, as in like
I'll talk about the people as well. I'll talk about the people as well. I got a case.
100%.
All right. Okay. So we'll start it up. Tato, you're going first again.
Okay, so I have two characters. Okay, I have two
Go
characters,
ahead.
and my first one is Rocket. I think that like Moki Rocket players are the most like brain dead, disgusting individuals I've ever met in my life. Bro. Like sometimes I will be in like when I like lose a couple games and I D-rank to like mid celestial, I'll like die in team fight. I'll spectate my Rocket. This guy's in the back of the map holding down one button, not moving. Like these guys, they hop on the game and they like sit in there. They have their game on their TV, their home screen TV, their like 12-inch flat screen TV or 20-inch flat screen TV, and they're sitting at the back of the couch with their controller, just staring blindly, holding down a single button. Okay, these guys don't play the game. Okay, I swear to, there have been so many times where I will like get rezzed by a Rocket and he's just sitting next to me, standing still, not doing anything. Okay, so number one, the people are brain dead and they don't play the game. Alright, they hold down a button. It's like heal bot example, okay? Number two, the character is dog shit, okay? This bum ass raccoon is flarking terrible, okay? I hate this guy. I see this guy. I see Lord Raccoon on my team. I check his profile. 900 hours on Rocket, 500 hours on Cloak and Dagger, negative win rate. Okay, get this guy out of my lobby. Okay, so if you want to talk about most rage-inducing people and character, no, it's Rocket. And then number two, it's Emma because it doesn't let me play the game. All right, I rest my case.
Okay, real quick, just before we go on to Zeno, Tasto, it seems like you got some hatred. I mean, we got the number two Rocket player on console.
Oh, get him in the call. Get him in the call right now. Get him in the call right now. Get him in the call.
Get Mimi in there.
Banned.
Get Mimi in there.
Mimi's banned. Mimi got banned.
Oh, good. W ban. W ban.
Mimi got banned like a few hours ago,
Keep
bro.
that guy banned. Keep that guy banned. Keep
Oh
that
my
guy banned.
God. Bro. No, you
Get
ever
that guy
see
banned.
no troll shit? Y'all ever see a Rocket? When you're on a poke character, you ever see a Rocket in like a specific spot and he's not moving and you get the freest 2-tap ever, bro? And
Yeah.
you just win every time. Oh, that shit has happened too many times.
Yeah,
Oh,
every
by
game
the
I
way,
play
it's-
against, no damage Rocket. Every game I play against, no damage Rocket.
Tasto, that number two Rocket, he was in Zeno's Twitch chat calling you his goat.
Oh my gosh. Oh shit.
Yo,
That's-
delete the VOD. Yo, delete the VOD. Yo, delete the VOD. Delete the VOD. Yo, delete the VOD.
Okay.
All right.
I'm about to make my case
All right,
for
3,
Jeffrey
2, 1, go
fucking
ahead.
Land Shark, bro. Holy shit. This character, the thing it brings out of people, the things this character did to people. We can start all the way back in season 0 or season 1, right? Not only is this character this character has not one singular time, ever been on the floor and not force you to do something like same thing with Ultron, kind of. Maybe in lower rank lobbies you can consider it different, but in a really competitive game, Jeff has always forced someone on the floor to work around his character. And it's one thing to work around your character, but Jeff forces you to sometimes even play different characters to make his one shitty ass character work. And I don't think Jeff is completely dog shit. I think Jeff is a creative character to be added to this game. But the level of rage, we can get started on the people some other time. The people that play this character, I can't be convinced that they are real human beings because
No, they're like agents. AI.
like they have to be artificial intelligence. They can't be actual humans. They have to be aliens. Like, there's just no way they actually hop on the game, hop on this character. And mind you, I guarantee you, anybody with over 2 hours on Jeff can confirm they have been told to swap 9 out of 10 of their games because nobody wants to go triple support, nobody wants to flank with Jeff, and nobody feels like carrying this dude around. Not only did they nerf him to the ground and try to make him balanced because he literally wasn't being used the way he was made for. That's how annoying and frustrating this nigga was. This nigga was so frustrating that they had to rework his entire character to make him usable, bro, or make him balanced. They had to balance this character. He was the broken character before broken characters, and not because he was good or anything like that. It was because he was cheesy, and the people behind this character thought that they were so tough using this thing. And nowadays, if you're not triple support with Jeff, you will simply just lose. If you're playing triple support with Jeff. Oh, no, hell no! If you're playing triple support with Jeff, you will simply get fucked! If you are on the other side against a triple support Jeff Ultron, you will simply just lose. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You can't kill Jeff. You can't kill Jeff, he has Flake, and for some reason drone at the same time. You can't kill Luna because they have symbiote team up. You can't kill Ultron because he'll have Flake. Bro, no, bro. Yeah, I rest my case, bro. Hell no. You got it, bro. Go ahead, man. Take it away, man.
That's
all right.
Nah.
Do we want to bring that to a 3-minute, or I feel like you're gonna pop a blood vessel if we talk about it.
Nah, man. Hey, man.
I think we're gonna end this.
Those guys are gonna have a fucking heart attack.
No, bro. I'm gonna be in cardiac arrest by the end of this conversation if we keep talking about Jeffrey, bro.
So I see where both of you are coming from. I mean, Rocket's infuriating to play with, Emma's infuriating to play against, and Jeff's both. I won't lie. I think, in terms of character model, Rocket and Emma, in my opinion, are far more infuriating. However, the players which pick Jeff are so fucking insufferable.
Mind you, wait.
I agree.
Can I say one more thing? Just one more thing.
As long as you don't pass out.
Go ahead, bro.
Name 3 characters. Name 3 characters. The 3 characters, or 2, that people will pick to throw your game. That'll initiate that they are throwing. There are 3 characters, 2 to 3. Widow, Jeff, and sometimes maybe who's a shitty tank? Who's just a tank? People. Nobody hops on a tank to throw a fucking
Penny. I guess.
Penny's a throw pick sometimes, but nobody will hop on Penny to throw.
Yeah.
Jeff and Widow. Yeah. Those are the throw characters. Oh, I don't get to play my role. I'm hopping on Jeff. I'm forced to play support. I'm hopping on Jeff. Oh, y'all took my character. I'm hopping on Widow. We all losing this elo, bro. Hell no. Go ahead, Aflo.
Well, I guess you could say Spider-Man as well, but I don't think it's like.
I guess.
People used to do that shit all the time. Because
when people throw, they want to go. They just go like the self. Like the single player characters, like Jeff is like a single player character, and so is Spider-Man.
Yeah. Alright. I think from pure passion, I think I'm gonna have to give it to Xeno. Just from pure hatred and passion in this match.
I'm fine with that.
Give this one to Xeno.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, fuck that shirt, bro. I was so serious. I banned that nigga for a full week straight. I was not playing.
Oh, I still ban him. I ban him every game. Fuck that guy. He's broken. He's fucking disgustingly OP, bro. Like, fuck that guy.
It's either he's broken or he's throwing. It's one or the other, bro.
It's like never. Yeah.
Let's move on to another character question.
Okay.
All right. Bucky is the most unbalanced character in this game. I feel like this one's
character in this game.
I feel like if we get an agree here, I have a way to answer this question. If both of you agree, I have a way to answer this question.
Okay. I feel like wording this question as the whole character as compared to all 30 characters is a little kind of confusing. Maybe I think we might have to divide it in the roles. I know I wrote the question,
we can do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it matters too much. I ain't gonna lie, I'm going to agree. Fuck that nigga. But I don't know. I feel like
do it in just the most broken DPS in the game.
Yeah.
We'll just say most broken.
Yeah, alright, well I disagree.
Okay. Tato, once again, you're going first. Let me start at this time real quick.
Yeah, let me know.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I agree the Bucky is unbalanced, but like the caveat of the question is the most unbalanced. This is like not the case. Like there's like Torch, there's Phoenix.
Phoenix. Phoenix
They
was-
used
Phoenix-
to be Psylocke, but it's just those two now. Oh, and okay,
Okay.
the vast majority for the vast majority of the community, Star-Lord isn't there, but I would also say Star-Lord is better than Bucky.
Star-Lord
Wait,
is
hold
better.
on, wait.
I
Pause real
understand-
quick.
I understand that-
Tato.
Okay,
I
go
was
ahead,
talking with somebody, and I was like, bro, these Psylocke players are going under the radar. They know their character's broken, and they're not saying anything. Would you agree? Would you agree that you kept it? You held it down, or were you like open about it? Because I thought Psylocke was broken for a while. Like, not broken,
No, that
but
character's
like,
no. That character was broken for no. She was broken.
like I thought, I'm like, bro, how fast she could kill someone, how unseen, how unheard, how fast she gets her abilities back, and all you have to do is hit your like, yeah, no, I thought that character was
Yeah,
low
that
key,
character was fucking
kind of crazy.
disgustingly OP.
Like
That character's. However, I would only justify with like, well, at least I have to like aim, but like. Even and no, it was just too much damage. It was too much.
That's
think she's
what I
like
think, yeah.
perfect. I think now she's like perfect.
Yeah, I think she's balanced. I think
that's
she's
like-
well balanced. I think she's really well balanced.
But like back to the point. Right?
Yeah.
I would
Back to
say
your point. I'll
that
rephrase
Star-Lord. I would say that Star-Lord, Torch, and Phoenix are better than Bucky, but I would only say that Phoenix is more unbalanced than Bucky. Right? Like I think the Torch is appropriately strong, and I think that Star-Lord is appropriately strong. But I think that Phoenix is an outlier, even above Bucky. Right? Like. Because like she does more than him, she does more damage than him, she has more crowd control than him, she has more mobility, she's better ult, she has better everything, and it's like unnecessary, right? It doesn't like there are characters in the game who are strong, but it's like healthy that they're strong, like, or that makes sense they're strong. Like Star-Lord is strong, but he's balanced to be like it's fair
Star-Lord
that
has
he's how strong
literally
he is,
like
right?
two
Like,
abilities. Yeah, it makes sense.
yeah, like it's fair how strong he is, right? Like I would say Psylocke as well, as she is right now. Like she's strong, but it's fair how strong she is. It's like valid, right? The Bucky character, it's not fair how strong he is. Like it's just bullshit, right? Same with Torch and same with Phoenix. But I would say that Phoenix and Torch to a more degree so than Bucky, right? The only thing that I think is an outlier still with Bucky right now is number one is headshot damage, and number two the whole grounded on shove thing. Those are the only things I would change with Bucky. But also this is gonna be like a hard pill to swallow for like people who play like mobility characters. But Bucky is like a necessary evil for the game, because like if you don't have Bucky as like the go-to like, oh, we're struggling with dive, do this character, it's what's left? Like Mr. Fantastic, like just kill me, like. Like we need that guy. We need this guy in the game. Like high key, we need this guy in the game. But I think that the grounded thing is like complete BS. Like that needs to go. However, the most unbalanced in DPS, no. Torch is more unbalanced. Phoenix is more unbalanced.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
So sounds good.
I ain't gonna lie.
Alright, let me start starting.
Okay, I can go.
Go ahead.
You make a very solid argument. I will not lie. I think what comes like, okay, I will not lie. My agree on this really comes from a place of just like hatred, rather, I think. And I feel like,
I get what you mean. It feels like bullshit. It feels
yeah, that's
like
what I'm saying.
bullshit.
It feels,
like,
but
what you mean,
I'll give you this though. When I do hop on Phoenix, my win rate would like, it feels unfair what I'm doing to people when I'm on Phoenix.
Yeah,
I feel like
character's not
with
real.
Bucky, whenever somebody dives, they're cooked. They can't do anything. But the uppercut ground is only ever so useful when I pull somebody in. And I've seen a lot of one trick, one above all, top 500 regular Buckies with negative win rates on Bucky because it feels like they
he's
can
a
only
crutch.
do so much.
I agree. He's a crutch-ass character. There are so many people who are complete handless on anything but that Bucky character.
Like,
so many.
That's
so
why I
many
feel
feminists
like,
and-
and I feel like he's the most, because he just does everything. Why I think he's the most broken is because he just does everything. Obviously, you can't consider him Brawl, but I think the displacement, like, okay, so what people, let's compare, damn, I won't have enough time. What I consider a bit just overboard with his character is the fact that he gets overshield for not hitting the target. I think overshield is fine, but for not hitting the target, I think that's a little slightly overboard. I can agree, like with Magic's overshield, which they reduced. I think that's cool, that's calm. Like everyone else that gets overshield gets it from doing something, not just activating abilities. With Psylocke's Shuriken, she has to hit the target to get overshield. Like that feels more deserving. With Bucky, I can shoot a wall, I can uppercut midair and get overshield. I think that's a little eh. I also believe that the grounded, I agree with the necessary evil thing for sure. Because when my dive isn't working and I get mad, I hop on that character and run circle around. The thing is with Bucky is that the grounding was not necessary. I think that's just like Earthbound as a whole for the thing is fine because that character is free walking ult charge. But that's why it's like they give a great ability to a character that is just not too great. So that's fine.
Time's up.
All right.
All right. I think if you guys are willing to, I'm willing to bring this to a back and forth. This one.
Okay.
Because it seems like Xeno got a little bit more to say.
I got a little bit more to say. I'm pushing, but I will not lie. I'm pushing towards more Phoenix because it's something about, I don't know, maybe it's the power, maybe it's just hitting someone. It's kind of like with Moon Knight. When you hit one person and then you're doing damage to someone you can't even see, that shit is beautiful. But it's the same thing with Bucky. The splash damage on Bucky. I don't know if it's only for headshots or what it counts for. What's up, Will?
There's nothing in the entire game, like tank and support, nothing in the entire game that is more broken than Phoenix teleports into my entire team, melees someone one time, presses Q, kills someone for free, then waits in the air, right? Waits in the air for her TP to come back, right? And then she goes from 0 HP to full HP, kills like 5 people for free, then teleports out again. There is nothing in this game that comes close to this bullshit, right? And even when the melee tech gets removed, that's still going to be a thing in the game because you can just press the right click.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think the nerf.
The verb of the terminology of unbalanced rather than like broken is what like screws the argument for me here, and I can never say agree. That is the most unbalanced shit of all time because it's everything in the game has to be quote unquote punishable. If I do something, the enemy team has to be able to counter it and punish me for it. You can't. Phoenix is an unpunishable character. She gets to do whatever she wants. Because I can teleport. I can teleport with no trace. Right? I can heal. I have self heal, so like your damage doesn't mean anything, or like your poke doesn't mean anything. Delete it from the game. Because
not only that, she can. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He's got this one, 100%. 100%. In my head, I immediately picked Phoenix. I was like, Phoenix gotta be the most broken. And another thing, which we haven't even yet to talk about, is how not only can she one-shot things with her ult, she can then do damage to your team as well. She can one-shot out of support ults. She can break others.
Yeah, bro. You know what's
she can break mag ult and still kill your team.
I will I'll be walking back from spawn. And that fuck ass shockwave hits me for the 60 damage or whatever it does. It's like, oh.
Yeah, she's got it.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, she's got it. She's got it.
Yeah, you got it, Phoenix. Good for you, bro.
GG, no re on that one, bro. You got it, bro.
Yeah, we'll give that Sato 2-1. All right. What have we done? So we've done that one. We've done that. Oh, we've got this one. Okay. A console player has the same overall potential as a PC player.
A console player has the same overall potential as a PC player. All right, I'm ready.
Agree. Oh shit.
Fuck no, baby. Fuck no.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm a 3, 2, 1. It's up.
Okay, I understand that there are controller players who are like just better than me, right? Like I like TTK. There's a bunch of like pro players who play. Well, not a bunch. There's like 2 of them. But like there's a bunch of like controller players who are really really good at the game, right? But this thing right here is just like objectively better than a controller, right? So like if for example like the only person who I play with on controller regularly is Pick and Roll. Pick and Roll is really good, but he would have the potential to be a better player if he just used this thing because it has a high skill ceiling. It's like I used to play on controller. I used to be a PlayStation player. I started Overwatch on console, and then I swapped over to keyboard and mouse, and I immediately became better because it's easier to aim, it's easier to move, it's easier to practice. Like it's easier to get better because there's more tools to your disposal to get better aim, like aim labs, codex, whatever, right? So also there's more people on PC who are good. There's more pro players. There's more high rank players. There's more quality. There's more opportunities for you to get better. Like for example, you can scrim against better people. You can more consistently play against better people. So if you also potential to get better, right? Your pool of good players is higher. Your input device is better. I would argue that like the people you can talk to will give you better pointers because they're better. I don't know. It's like if you want to say like I don't know, like game sense wise.
I think game sense wise is obviously
like,
the same.
Legit, it's the exact same. But like legit, like just the input device. It's just like it's an input device diff, right? Like this thing right here and this thing right here, they're just better. Like they're just better.
Like you think,
So, like,
think
if you
it's
talk about
like,
the
it'd be
potential-
easier at the end of the day to use a keyboard and mouse. Like it would be
Yeah.
easier. It would be like a
It's
not-
better.
Yeah, it's like a better input device. Okay, so
It's like having a better car. It's like if you ask me, hey, like this guy's driving this car from the fucking dark ages. Does he have the same potential as a driver as this guy driving a Ferrari? Like, no, obviously the guy with the Ferrari has the higher potential because his
Alright.
his tool is gonna take him further. Like, what do you mean?
Say so. That's your time, man.
Yeah, all good.
Do we? All right, Zeno. Let's move on to you. Start whenever.
So with the thing with the whole controller disadvantage, that's my thing. Is that I think that the potential is, I think it's the exact same, only because the disadvantage you're put at forces you to be better. Hypothetically, you're put in attorney, right? Let's say let's use Marvel Rivals, obviously, right? Let's say you're put in attorney. No melee characters. It's all poke. It's all hide behind shields. It's all poke. And you're forced, and you run scrims, like you said. You run scrims with these people with the greatest advantage in the game, a mouse and a keyboard, right? It forces you into an uncomfortable situation where you're just heavily at a quote unquote disadvantage because all you have is your thumbs with this joystick, right? I don't think the controller limits your aim. I don't think it limits it. If you look at statistics,
No, it does. It does. I'm using my interruption.
Okay.
By definition, it does. Like, even if you run double dead zone, right? Oh, fuck. I wish I had. Okay, I don't have my controller, but okay. Imagine the left analog is here and the right analog is here. There's a middle point, right? When you are holding it to the left, you have to make the stick cross the middle part of the analog to then move to your right, right? If I'm on a mouse, there's no middle point. I just move left to right whenever I want. So there is a objective, like whatever millisecond, whatever dead zone you run, there is an objective disadvantage to legit how you move, how you aim, how you do XYZ on a controller, because it's not built for that. It was built for like racing games. You know what I mean? Like it's not built for like aiming. It's not built for a cursor. So you're at like an objective disadvantage. Now, I don't think, it doesn't make you a worse player, but obviously a good player on controller would be a better player on a mouse. Now, I don't think the margin is like, I don't think the margin is very large, but
would you agree or
just
disagree
how it
that
is.
you agree? Okay. So I can agree with you on this being easier, this being an advantage, 100%.
Yeah.
But in terms of potential, we got to consider everything. So that includes, like you said, game sense, but it's all leveled out. It's all the same thing. The peak game sense for a console player can be the same as a person on PC.
It's like the same on average. It's
Exactly.
like the exact same.
That's why I think that gives them a bit of edge, right? But how I feel is, would you agree or disagree that a person with a controller would be, how do I put this? Would you agree or disagree that a person on a controller can outsmart or outplay somebody that is really, really good with a mouse and keyboard? Like would you agree or disagree that somebody, even if they have 70-80% accuracy, do you think that game sense can outplay skill? Do you think,
but don't say 70-80%. That's like a
because they're
robot,
not missing,
like, you're not
obviously,
beating
but
that guy.
they're not missing, obviously, right? But I think what we've seen, especially from, and I'm not trying to use this as like a huge argument. I'm not trying to say console is better than
No, you're
PC.
right. I agree. I agree with what you're saying. I agree with
Like we've
what you're
seen
saying.
it with
You
console
can-
versus
you can-
PC. We saw game sense beat the mechanics. We witnessed it. That's why I think at the end of the day, this game is huge on game sense. Obviously the skill ceiling is way higher when it comes to, because we're at a great disadvantage. But I think game sense at the end of the day can always have the overarching advantage, because if you are simply smarter than the opponent you're playing, you have a better opportunity to win. That's how I see it. Is because that's what differentiates a bronze player from a one above all player. They're simply just smarter than you. They know what decisions to make. They know how to make them. They know what to do. They know what to do in certain situations. They know who to swap to. The right swap, the right game plans, the better team chemistry, the better mentality to win the game. I think enough. And obviously, I'm not on the. That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
So, I mean, obviously there's going to be bias towards this. I'm a console player myself.
Okay.
But I get completely where you're coming from. Say so. I'm not bringing
That.
back.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I wanted Entei. That's why.
a console player.
That's why I
Okay.
wanted Entei because
I'm kidding,
Entei bro.
I'm
Entei like believes in the console and the PC
No,
debate.
he's the #1 console dick rider. No.
Yeah.
He made it-
Entei?
When they won the
I'm not a
when they
dick
won the
rider, I'm not a
tournament,
dick rider.
this guy was on the video, dancing on video, talking about some.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Y'all lost. Who's y'all, bro? You play on the platform. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Y'all
no,
lost.
that's what I was saying. Entei is a huge underdog voter.
He think he on the team. He was like, we.
Yo.
But, alright.
Man, this nigga froze! Yo,
like-
shit. I gotta get that screenshot. Oh my god.
So I agree completely that mechanically controller players are on average worse than a PC player mechanically. Obviously, game sense comes from playing the game. You can't game sense does not. It doesn't give two shits about platform. No matter what platform you're on, your game sense.
Yeah, I think it's the same. I think it's the exact same.
So that's going to be the exact same. But I do agree mechanically, on average, a PC player is better. Yeah, let's say in higher ranks, because I've seen some shit in both console and PC lobbies, like low ranks. That is just crazy to me. So
Yeah,
we're gonna.
like-
I'm gonna remove low ranks out of the equation because that's an entirely different topic.
No, those people aren't real, bro. I wouldn't even talk about them.
But I think
It's gonna be
personally,
me.
mechanically, PC players are a hell of a lot better because they have the advantage. Because let's be real, keyboard and mouse is the better.
Yeah.
Keyboard and mouse, it's the easier, it's the better. So I think for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and also give this one some days off.
Okay.
Even though I'm a console blazer to my die, I have to put my bias aside
Yeah.
because I want Dino to lose. Let's be real. I'm joking.
W host.
Or have left.
Damn.
Wait, this guy's getting a roll. This guy's getting rolled in
Got-
smoke.
okay, we've got
It was
this one. Honestly, I think you two would agree on unless one of you start rage baiting. I think we'll do this one and then I'll make up my own.
Don't tempt me. Alright, go.
Alright. So support is the easiest role in the game.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Alright, let me think. Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Tara, if I see you, I was about to say,
I don't need.
if
I
I
don't
see
need a
red,
fucking
I know
idea.
you're rage.
What do you
I was about to
think?
say,
Zeno, what are you
if I
thinking?
see-
Zeno, what are you
No.
thinking about? What are you thinking about?
No.
What are you thinking about?
Listen.
What are you thinking about?
Listen. Agree.
This guy said he was thinking
Listen.
about it.
No. I was thinking. I thought I heard him say, which is like the most. Like I was thinking like value wise, because obviously you can't win a game without supports. That's what I was thinking.
Both ways. Isn't it?
No. Easiest role in the game. 100%. I don't think. I've heard
Do I need to
arguments.
elaborate? Like I don't even
Yeah,
want
no.
to know. I don't even like want to elaborate.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
we
ain't
have
gonna
to
lie.
talk about it.
Let that one be.
Right.
Let that one rest.
I can like
If
okay.
anyone
While you
does-
think I can, because there's gonna be people who
Hey, go ahead.
get mad at this.
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
What is it? Is it
Fire
is it like Luna and Adam that are aiming and then the rest are not? Like, that's it.
You've got Ultron to aim as well. But
And that's not
about
even
it.
considering what they need to do to heal. You don't need to. I mean, you kind of do need to aim to heal with Warlock
No, it's like
and Mantis.
it's
now,
like-
technically.
yeah. It's Ultron. Okay, yeah. Ultron, Luna, Mantis, Adam, and then
Yeah.
the 5 others are like soft core aimbot or like splash damage. Like
Yeah. Completely. It's all
hard
AoE.
show map.
The game-
hard show map.
And let's
That shit
not
is
forget.
brain dead. I hop on support when I'm filling, and I out heal and out accuracy these fucking Lord Lunas I get in my lobby every game. Okay, these motherfuckers are trash, so bad. Okay, they are so bad, and that shit is so brain dead easy to do. Oh, we doubled. What the fuck, bro? Hold the mic right now. Hey yo. Who's first? Like that's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. It's so
literally.
easy.
One
It's
call
so easy.
out.
I do it when I'm
One
filling.
call out.
I do it
One
when
call out.
Oh, we doubled! Motherfucker's doing in top 500. Oh, we doubled. Lol. What are we laughing about? It's not funny. What are we laughing about? Oh, fucking. It's so brain dead. Like my Loki gets shot by a single stray bullet that wasn't aimed at him, and he presses shift. He uses his runes. Like, what is this guy doing? Oh, like.
I think what support players
hey,
use is value in terms of skill. They think because of how valuable they are, or the role. They think of how valuable the role is, that automatically it makes them the hardest role or not the easiest. Your role is required in the game. Technically, it's required.
No, I know what you mean. That shit is so no. But
you're
Mantis Sleep is an AoE. Mantis Sleep is an AoE. Fucking Luna Snowball is the size of like 7 freight trains. Like there's not, you know what I'm saying? There isn't a single skill shot ability on the support role.
You know what?
There's not a single skill shot ability on the support role. The only skill shot is like when Adam charges up his fucking thing and then you hit the one shot combo. That's it. Everything else is softcore auto aim, massive hitbox, AoE, splash damage, everything. The only thing that I find a little bit annoying, like mechanically, is when you're shooting with Luna and because of the recoil goes like up and to the right a bit. Like that's the only thing that I find
that's what.
annoying.
Yeah, okay. I know.
Like,
yeah, the recoil on Luna's shot.
I said,
And even then,
and
she's easy. Her clap is my god.
If the majority of the role is like turn your brain off, brain dead, easy, press one button, do everything, like the role is brain dead.
Again, there's only how many supports are there? There's 9 supports.
I think hey, by the way, I'm not like support racist, okay? When if you want to talk about like Overwatch and League, support is actually the hardest role in both games, by the way. Like legitimately. In both of those 2 games and in Dota, the support healing characters are actually the hardest to play. Like dead ass. Because like Honor Sleep is like a skill shot. You have to aim. The only brain dead character in Overwatch is Mercy. That's it. But like Marvel Rivals has like 5 Mercies. Okay, so we're not gonna talk about like this role as if it's any challenging to play. Okay, you wanna know what happens when you have someone who's brain dead in your team and not doing anything? Go support. Why? Because it's easy to fucking do. Anyone can sit in the backline and hold M1 on their teammates. Anyone can go rocket and just like shoot balls into your team. Anyone can hop on Jeff and cleave heals through your team.
Oh my god.
Like, and then like the effort required to like kill one of these motherfuckers, like they're immortal. Like
literally.
The role is broken.
Triple
The role is
support.
broken, and it's easy to play. Okay, so I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear anything. Whenever I'm scrolling on TikTok and I see some bitch ass support player complaining that their role is bad, or like that all these other roles get so many buffs. Get the it makes me so mad. This broken ass role.
No, you know what? Let me get involved in this. Actually, I want to slam this supports. Fucking Cloak and Dagger. Holy shit! Not only does Cloak and Dagger have an auto aim on both primary fires. She's
on both characters. She's 2 characters.
On both.
She has AoE healing on her basic healing. She has AoE, and I don't think people realize that.
Bro, she can heal. Why can every support, for some reason, just heal themselves? I think that's ass. I think to a degree that is ass. All right, Loki's runes are breakable, but Cloak's bubble. It doesn't even really make sense. Have y'all seen that clip?
No. That is the best ability in the game. That is the best ability in the game.
Have y'all seen that clip of Bencher? Bencher was on Cloak and Dagger. Got pushed by an Angela. Angela was just charging at this nigga. He threw down 1 bubble. He was at like 2 HP at a point. Threw down a bubble and got away scot-free, only healing himself. He did not die. And people had the nerve to call Angela trash. No, Angela is not ass.
No.
The character Cloak and Dagger is not fair. It's not.
You know what?
It's not.
It infuriates me so much that supports say they don't get buffed. If they should buff the support role anymore, we would be in a 6 support meta. That's how strong that fucking role is.
Like,
if we buff support anymore, we would be in a 6 support meta.
Like triple has been meta since day 1. Like, bro. It has been meta since day like -5. Like since the fucking alpha, that shit was being.
And it's literally it's a 2+2 ass comp. We're dying. Okay, let's just not die. 3 healers. Like it didn't take much brain power to even think of such a comp. And then the thing with triple tank is the only reason why people consider triple tank to counter triple support is because it's a lot of damage to get through, since you're reducing the amount of damage you're doing in exchange for heals. But now it doesn't matter because all the supports do a shit ton of damage. Luna damn near 2 taps, Adam damn near 2 taps, Cloak and Dagger can double damage you with her cape. Who else?
Yeah, I mean, I can talk for hours about it.
Ultron's fucking busted in 3 support. Like, I don't get that. That character is busted in 3 support.
Yeah,
I played.
If you have an invis Luna base or a Luna Cloak and Dagger base with an Ultron, you are not losing the fucking game.
Bro, I hopped on as soon as Sue dropped Season 1. I only played support. My first hero was Adam Warlock. Jesus, in Season 0.
Yeah, you're about to say
Adam Warlock and Cloak and Dagger. Season 1, Sue dropped. I'm not gonna lie, I was going for the Snow Bunny shit, but that's neither here nor there. I dropped 90 hours, and not once did I think I was tough. Not one time. I knew my character was the greatest advantage in the game. I knew my character was damn near broken. I knew my character was oppressive. I knew if we had 3 of me on the team, how the fuck could we possibly lose? Any game, like, bro, deadass. I knew it's the same thing with Namor. And Bucky. I never feel good. I never feel like I'm just so much more better than niggas on this character, because it's just like I know for a fact that character, like, it's just finesse, bro. It's just cheese, bro. It's
like,
just
bro,
cheese.
I'll see like a clip on TikTok, and it's like a Mantis player, and it's like they get dived by Spider-Man. They look at the ground and they press shift, and then they like.
And then he flies away.
They shoot
He flies away.
They shoot the guy who's standing. They shoot the guy who's standing still once, and he dies. And they're like, clock, bitch. No.
Bro, and the entire
Shut your
conversation
mouth.
is
Shut your
fucking
mouth.
blazing. The
What are we
entire
talking about?
conversation is
Yeah.
blazing.
Oh my god, nice sleep, nice.
No.
Bro.
Yo, do you know how many times I've ghost dashed on BP and got slept and then flew? Like I've ghost dashed, been 10, 20 meters away from her. I've already dashed through her and I'm flying away, slump.
Bro,
How?
I think the hardest.
Yeah, we don't know. Okay, let's not turn the debate into just like supporters only therapy session. Supporters only therapy session. But yes, broken R roll,
and that's not even
broken
hard.
R roll, easy R roll.
All right.
Next question.
I might be a support racist, bro.
I came up with one. All right. Oh, this is one I just came up with. DPS as a role has the highest carry potential.
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
Obviously.
What are you asking? Nigga, there's like 12 characters.
Bro, people.
I think the amount of characters on that list makes it.
Wait, you said 12? There are like 20 plus DPS.
It's like 30, bro.
Yeah,
no, there's 30.
Like...
There's 30 characters. There's 32 characters, I think, or 33. There's 10 or 11 tanks, 9 supports. Yeah, that's like 12. You can't count. Hold on, bro. You can't. I know what I'm talking about, bro.
Bro, Lord of Rivals
yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
It does. DPS by far has the highest carry potential, because like the only thing that I can do to carry the game on tank is like just like go Emma and then grab a tank and shove it, like, you know, you need your team somewhere.
There are 22
There's
duelists.
22 duelists in Marvel Rivals.
Oh shit, my bad. I'll mute up, bro.
My fault, big bro.
No, go ahead, Sato.
Nah, I was saying like I can just like there are so many like I can just do whatever I want by myself DPS characters. Like I can just go Psylocke, jump into their team and just one-shot someone. Like I can't really do that on tank. I mean I can, but like it's harder to do. Or it's like it's not as viable. It's not viable. I can just go like hella and just like if I just like hit all my shots, I'll 2-tap the whole
As
one.
a tank, not only are you a bigger target, you have other jobs to do. So unless you're on Captain America diving with another DPS, your job becomes a little bit harder.
Yeah, like getting a kill is like getting a kill is just like the easiest way to just like win the game, right? And like as a DPS, it's just like your main job to kill people.
Yeah,
it's not
exactly.
your main job.
That's your job.
It's not your main job. It's not your job to kill things on tank. It's not your job to kill things on support. But yeah. I had a question.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
I think. I think this is true, but I'll.
Is this like a hot take? Do I need to prepare?
Do you think? No. This is it. This is the hot take. This is all. It's kind of a hot take.
Right.
The majority of characters that have been added to the game since launch have been unhealthy for the game.
If you disagree, I think you're stupid.
I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna have to agree with this one. What the fuck is Emma Frost?
What
the fuck is Emma Frost? Why is Blade so tragically ass?
My man.
Who else?
The only thing that was more unhealthy than Emma Frost and Human Torch and all of those characters was Season 0 Gamma Strange and Season 1.5 Bucky. They are the only 2 characters I can think of off the top of my head that were stronger than Emma on release.
And you know what's crazy? You know what's a fact? You know what's a fact too? Because when they added these broken characters, they added Phoenix, they added Emma, and everybody complained about how these new characters are so broken, Torch, etc. And the reason that's why Blade was so tragically ass. They had to play it safe because they didn't want to add a quote-unquote another broken character. They played it so safe with this nigga, even though he should be one of the toughest characters in the game. It's like they played it way too safe, and they made it so he wasn't quote-unquote unbalanced or broken. They tried to balance them out, but when you put a balanced character with every other character, including the broken comps and the other quote unquote unbalanced or broken characters, it makes it so like that characters you can't fucking compete. You can't fucking compete with that characters. It's just that simple. You can't win.
I think Sue, W voice crack. Sue, Fantastic, and Thing are like the best for the game.
Yeah, they're the solid. They're the
Like,
solid.
yeah,
They were
They-
really
solid.
good. Sue was like, Sue's ult was like very, very well balanced, like very good.
Yeah.
And then like it was a more utility based support, not a heal bot, like push pull and a shield, like
Exactly,
so like you know, like it's like more interactive, like you know, as
You have a
support,
lot
you
more
can
to do.
So, like you have more playmaking potential.
Exactly.
That's
Same.
good.
Exactly. Like.
And then like Thing, we needed people were bitching about dive even though it was really bad. So we added Thing, who just like completely can't like the grounded is like an interesting mechanic, like W like good shit. And then they went even further with Thing and they made it so he can jump to people.
exactly.
So because
They made it
people were
they made
complaining
really useful.
people were complaining about flyers.
Oh, yeah, the
so they made it so he
flyer
could
meta.
jump to
Oh
flyers
my God.
and he could ground flies. I think Thing is probably like one of
He's
like
the favorite fan.
He's
he's
up
like
there,
one of the
bro. He's up
healthiest.
there.
Like they've done very very good with that character. Like very done. And then I think Fantastic was like
He's
like
been falling in
interesting.
and out.
He was,
I would never
yeah,
have.
He was like.
He was never. I don't think he's ever
been a
touched the
mid,
meta.
but,
I
like,
don't think he's ever touched.
he wasn't like
it.
he didn't do anything like offensive to the game. Like
Yeah.
he didn't do anything like offensive to the game. Blade did something offensive to the game because like it's Blade
He was so
and he just
shit.
like he was just so shit.
That's what I'm
like, I didn't give a
saying.
fuck.
No presence.
And this is the same thing
No
I hate about.
presence.
But at least this is my problem, right? And I literally ran it. There's a clip on my Twitch. I ranted about this for 3 hours straight. Okay.
Jeez.
At least with Blade, it's a character that people like, and it's like a cool character, and it's hype. Oh, it's Blade. Everyone's Blade. Yo, who the fuck is Angela? Like,
No, that ass. Because the hype around Phoenix, they made. Not only did they make Phoenix lore fucking accurate, they made her the most broken hero in the game, right? So she's lore accurate. Everybody loves Phoenix. Everybody loves this character. There was more. I forgot who it was. I think it was KPX. He went and compared the views as in terms of hype. I think the Blade trailer had like 6.1 million views. In the Phoenix trailer had like maybe 2 million or like 3. More people were so hyped for Blade because it was a highly requested character off release. People love Blade. And again, if you want to consider lore accurate, Blade is up there. They make characters. It's like they pick and choose. I don't get it. Blade, I would be okay if Blade was broken because I feel like, yo, what do you guys think about this take? If every character is broken, does that allow balance? If every
Okay, listen, I completely.
not by that. I mean like season 0.
That was kind of the season 0
I don't know, bro. Like, and guess what? And when people said that back then, that was like the dog whistle for like brain dead individual. Oh, guys, everyone's broken, so no one's like you smell like shit. Okay, that shit was not true. Okay, that was not the case. All right, everyone's broken. Everyone's broken. Nobody's broken. Like.
And when everyone's super,
there was some characters that were broken, and there was some characters that
Yeah,
weren't.
talking about like, this guy thinks he's what's the guy's name?
Syndrome?
Incredibles. I think this guy's
And when
thinking Syndrome.
everyone's
like no, that was the case.
everyone's super.
Like at least like what's it called? I'm not a massive like Phoenix fan. Like I didn't care that much. But like at least the character like changed things up.
Bro, yeah, bro, that
like this shit. When I went into early access and I looked at and like I played with and against Angela on day 1, I think like every game that someone played Angela didn't get 10k damage in like 20 minutes. Like with this character like doesn't exist on the game. Like what this character does is just like fly around and try to push people off the map. That's literally all it does.
If you're on a
Not
okay,
only
if you're
is this
on BP,
dumb ass irrelevant bitch, like nobody knows who you are, but you're not gonna change the game up at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
not crazy.
so, and then no, and then motherfuckers want to hop my chat and call me that I say I'm dumb, but but
Wait.
Tato, nobody knew who Luna was. Yeah, motherfucker, Luna released with 30 other characters at the same time, by the way. I didn't have to wait a month for this.
And they do prep you for a while. They prep you for a while before dropping a character. I think the only thing that'll save shit like that of them dropping characters, like that people don't know, is the fact that they drop a character, or what is it, 2 every month or is it? No, it's one it's one every month.
One every month.
One every month.
One
I
month.
think
Yeah.
I think that is what's gonna do the game justice in terms of like dropping characters that people aren't familiar with. When it comes to Angela, who else? People didn't know Luna Snow, but like you said, she came up on release. And apparently, I don't know if this is a rumor, but they're making custom made Marvel characters, or their Marvel Rivals is making their own characters to add to the game.
Shit, they should put me in the game at this point.
I don't know how I feel about that, bro. I think there's too many characters to pick from, bro. There's too many characters to pick from to start making custom characters. And what was her name? It was like Runa Lowe or some shit. It was like the fire version of Luna Snow.
Lowe, what type of?
I forgot. It was like the opposite, bro. Chat, please tell me I know what I'm talking about. It was the opposite version of Luna Snow, and she was like fire instead of ice, and she's gonna get added to the game. That's what niggas are talking about.
I think I'm deleting the game if that happens.
I don't know if it's me. Or I don't know if it's a rumor, but I seen that shit, and I ain't gonna lie, that shit. Runa Flame! Runa Flame. That's what her name was.
Yo, I just want to let you know, your stream like may be stupid. When you were talking about the support being the easiest role, like 3 people in your chat said Duelist is the easiest role. Your chat may be stupid.
Bro. All you have to do is get kills, bro. All you have to do is get kills.
You just gotta kill people. You wanna know what prevents you from killing people? The rocket holding L2. Wanna know what prevents you from killing people?
Do you wanna do like one more or some shit? Cause I gotta go in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. I don't really have it. I don't have any more. I don't have any hot takes. I'm all set unless Aflo has anything.
Nah, I got.
Alright, Dubs. I'm chilling.
Alright, bet. W Tato, shout out Tato, man. W debate.
He's the
one above all takes, bro. He has the one above all takes, bro. He's got it, bro. He's got it, man.
Know that.
Honestly.
Know that.
I don't know, bro. I feel like the Gamma Squid one. I don't know. Maybe it's personal. The Gamma Squid one hurt.
It's definitely personal.
It seemed personal.
But it's because I've used it and I've gone against it, and it's just never seemed fair, bro. It just never seemed fair.
No, that shit is cancerous. I'll tell you.
You say would Aflo just say I'm a dive crush? Is that Aflo?
Yes, because you're
Aflo,
a
This is you on the bottom 500 strange leaderboard right here, right? That's you. That's you.
Bottom 500.
Bottom 500. Yeah, I have you right here. Listen.
I think top 11 on strange this season. Pop off.
I boost and weren't you negative? Hold on, I'm confused. Weren't you negative when the Gamma team left?
No. You got cooked.
Weren't you negative when the Gamma team up left?
He said he was top 11.
Negative. When the Gamma team up left, you mean?
I was top 20. I was top 30 on PlayStation with like 4 or 6. Mind you, you're on Xbox leaderboards, by the way. But we're not even gonna get into that. We're not even gonna get into that. What?
You're saying I went negative.
Separate?
Yeah, yes, the Xbox. Look, I'll share screen. The Xbox and PlayStation leaderboards are separate.
But don't you play against each other?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what's crazy. Look, when you go to look at a character and their peak for whatever, it's separate. There's PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. It's all separate.
Oh, I knew this bum ass platform was fraudulent.
Bro,
wait, so you're
not only is there less players on here, they're worse. Look at this nigga, 71. Look, 89 games, 61%. Exactly, that's my point. You haven't played this game. You haven't played this game. Bro, when I was climbing, I hit top 500. I hit top 500 with Dante. No. I hit top 500 with Dante. He's on Xbox, I'm on PlayStation. When he hit top 500, I wasn't even in the top 1,000. And he was GM3. I did Celestial 3 to hit top 1K.
Zeno.
I had to hit C2 to hit top 500, and it was for like 4 minutes. What?
I don't think you realize how these work. They don't work off the top 500 leaderboard. They work off your stats.
That's not what I'm referring to. See, you don't listen. All you do is eat beans and toast and yet, bro. This is not. That's not what I'm saying. Wow, I know. No, I'm sorry. I'm drawing.
Yo, Tay.
Chill on beans on toast. Whoa. Chill on beans on toast.
Bro, Aflo said that was a struggle meal for y'all boys. Beans on toast is like eight pork pistols with no ketchup.
That's like a delicacy. Whoa. The fuck?
Delicacy? Tay, so I don't know the fuck you're living, but you're not living.
Is that a delicacy?
I just like it.
Beans and toast, that's what I'm saying.
It
might be W eats.
You are
a good meal.
You think that is
crazy work.
You genuinely have the taste buds of a Victorian child with fucking chlamydia, and cholera. Like,
I mean,
I'm
we
not gonna lie,
Vegemite
I'm not
over
going
here,
for that,
I
bro.
ain't
It's
gonna
making
lie.
your shit. I ain't gonna lie. I would never let a man talk about my beans and toast like that. That's just me though.
You're not gonna rage bait me against this guy, you know. Nice try.
He said a child would
I'm too high level. I'm too high level for this. Alright, I'm too high level for this. I have like, dude, you think if you actually think I'm like a low level rage bait individual at this point, bro, I get like 400 TikTok chatters rage baiting me every day, bro.
Actually,
Like,
Bro,
no.
I stopped
You
reading
get rage bait,
TikTok
bro.
comments because it was just like, bro, there's no one in here, but like, there's no real humans in here. There's just no like, I just learned to
you know
stop
what
listening to my PR training was TikTok comments.
Buzz Lightyear, there's no signs of intelligent life, so I'm just scanning my TikTok chat. I'll
Like,
die.
oh
No,
my
I'm being so
God.
serious. I'm being so serious. I'll die once, and then like they'll be on triple support. Bro, just go triple tank.
Bro,
like.
just swap, bro. It's not working, bro. You've been here for a total of 17 seconds. And like, your name is user 174926 telling me how to play my character.
Yo, Moon Knight cooks here, bro. Moon Knight cooks here, bro. Like,
Trust me, if you play Moon Knight, I hate you.
Trust me,
Yo.
Trust
trust me,
Moon
bro.
Knight,
Like,
Oh my God.
trust me.
The amount of comments that I get in my Yap videos that are just like bronze takes, wood takes, condom 3 lobbies. Like,
Yeah.
bro, I'll post a
Bro,
clip.
why are you banning Jeff? Like, Jeff
who are-
banned.
Like, who are these?
Like Jeff banned wiltering flower emoji.
The hell no.
Yo. So,
I'm a dip
so-
though. I'm a dip. No.
Alright, shout out Tato, man. Have a phenomenal day, man.
GG's, man. It was
W's,
fun coming out.
W's.
It was fun as hell.
It was fun. It was fun indeed. I'll need my rematch soon, bro. That's what I
Oh,
need.
you don't got no
Yeah,
sound.
you're not
but I was gonna. Alright, whatever, bro. I was gonna like spam the sound. That's
You're
what-
not getting your outro music, bro. Cringe, bro. Yeah, nah, he trying to leave with some aura, chat. He trying to leave with some aura. Hell no. He trying to leave with some aura. That nigga got caught up. Shout out Tato, bro. Shout out my nigga Tato, man.
Yeah, you kind of got cooked, I can't lie.
You said I got torched?
You got cooked. You got.
You think I got cooked? Chat, I got cooked? Nah, bro, the chat was agreeing with me 90% of the time. Right, chat? I got cooked? Zeno, give me a kiss. Boy, you gay. Get off my dick. Chat, did I get